Oh my goodness. So my live started before I wanted it to start, but that's okay. In this life, you have to be flexible. And that's something that I'm learning every single day, more and more. You have to be flexible. So here we are. I am here on Morehouse's campus here in Atlanta. Um, I just did a nice little workout, and across the way behind me is Morehouse, their football stadium. Y'all know I'm all about football and all about showing love to our present day gladiators. Um, let's get this lighting right, y'all. You know what? I think I'm gonna sit on this ground. Might be a little cray cray. Let me see. It feels pretty dry. Oop, it's not dry. It is not dry, y'all. We ain't finna do that. So we're gonna sit on the curb. Hallelujah. And we're gonna make this beautiful live. Should be dry here. Let me check it out though. Before I sit my badonka-donk on it. Oh my goodness. Feeling kinda dry, we gonna figure this out, y'all. So happy to be here live with y'all. Morehouse campus here in Atlanta. Doing my best to represent with my ATL Atlanta shirt on. Tie-dye for you tie-dye lovers. Um, so excited to be here. So blessed to be here in the land of the living. The sun is actually on this side, so we're gonna turn it this way, get that glow for you guys. It's gonna be a little harder for me to see where to look, but hopefully this beautiful Atlanta sun is making this look awesome. Let me do a quick check. Can't even do a quick check, y'all. Darn, Jesus help me. Well, hopefully it's doing what it needs to do. Why I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta because Atlanta is a city of dreamers. And not only are people out here dreaming, some people are just dreaming, right? But some are actually making their dreams a reality. And so to me, that makes Atlanta a special city because a lot of people come to Atlanta and their dreams come true. Okay, hallelujah. Yeah, so they come here to Atlanta and they pursue, and then their dreams come true, right? Which is really amazing. Let me see something here. Uy, Padre Celestial. Trying to figure out what I got going on. So what I might do is half sun and half not sun so I can be able to see a little bit. Here we go. Y'all can see Morehouse back there, or part of the campus. This building is called Aretha something, y'all. Aretha. It's not Aretha Franklin, but it's Aretha something. So a lot of people in Atlanta actually actualize their dreams here in this city. That's one of the reasons I will always love Atlanta. Number two, I love Atlanta because the people here are very friendly. Now, there are people from all over. Atlanta is like a hot spot because of media blowing up here. Music already blew up here, like I guess in the 90s, maybe before. So Atlanta is like a music hub. It's a hub for a lot of things, good and bad. Ooh. Anyway, but we're going to talk about the good stuff. We're going to focus on the good. Yeah, people here, they're doing the doggone thing when it comes to music, when it comes to making movies, television shows, entertainment, period. Even the doggone strip clubs are known here. People come to Atlanta to go, anyway, moving on. Why else do I love Atlanta? Well, I was born here, so I definitely love Atlanta because I was born here, and I was born in Georgia Baptist. I'm not a Grady baby. A lot of people from Atlanta are Grady babies, but I'm not. I was born at Georgia Baptist Hospital in Atlanta. I did grow up in on the east side, so Stone Mountain, Lithonia area. And that's that's home for me, which is about 25 minutes from the city. And you know, if there's crazy traffic, which there is crazy traffic in Atlanta sometimes, a lot of times, Jesus help us, then it could go from 25 minutes to doggone an hour. Whew. But anyway, Atlanta is a beautiful city, a growing city, a booming city, a city where dreamers realize their dreams. You will see some people who weren't able to realize their dreams, but Atlanta is like the place where you can almost come and do anything. That's why so many people are transplants, and they've come from New York, they've come from California, they've come from all over to come to Georgia, to come to Atlanta to make their dreams come true. So Atlanta's a really, really good place for that. Hallelujah. Okay, here we go. 5:55, y'all. I see my fives. Grace on grace on grace. I want to say that to y'all. Yeah. Why else do I love Atlanta? Well, Atlanta is beautiful. It's very green, very, very, very rich. It's an abundant place. It's a place where you will meet celebrities. They will surprise you. I was riding down the street some years ago, and I saw Andre 3000 jamming in his vehicle. He was just having a good old time. I think he was jamming to some of his own music, and it was awesome. I've seen different celebrities, and they're just cool. They'll talk to you. They'll say hi. I've seen T-Boz. I've seen Bone Crusher, T.I. I've seen T.I. speeding down the city, down the street in Atlanta. I've seen him in concert a couple times. Anyway, so I mean, it's a place where you more than likely will run into a celebrity. So that's, I guess, number 3. You will, like, 9 times out of 10, if you're here long enough, you will, at least, let's say, if you're here 6 months to a year, you're going to see at least 1 or 2 celebrities just going to Walmart. That's just how it goes. So that will be number 3. Number 4, why I love Atlanta. Forever I love Atlanta. I think about Pastor Troy. Forever I love Atlanta. I also love Atlanta because my family's here. My family's from here as well. My dad, he went to Washington High. Shout out to Washington High, the Bulldogs, I believe. Big shout out to them. And I'm a super duper Georgia Tech fan because my old best friend, he went to Georgia Tech and I was at Georgia State, and he had his little guy gang ish, and I had my little girl gang ish, and we called ourselves like just being a little squad, right? We had our little team, our little group, and people liked being around us. So we had our fun days over at Georgia State. What was it called? The Commons or the Village? The Village. It's now that dormitory now belongs to Georgia Tech, but it was where the Olympic stars from 1996 were housed, and so Georgia State bought it and had it for several years, and then Georgia Tech bought the property off Georgia State, and so now it's Georgia Tech housing for their maybe freshmen, I don't know who, but pretty cool that I stayed in a place where Olympic athletes stayed. And I remember when the Olympic sign was on the building, it was just so cool. I was like, that's where I stay, you know, when I was in college. So just a lot of, it's an abundant place. It's a rich place. Atlanta is a beautiful place. Now, just like anywhere, you can find some foolishness and some cray-cray and some mess, but you can also find peace if you're looking for it, if you're seeking it out. You can find deliverance. You can find whatever it is that you need. God has a way of getting his special gifts to his special people when they ask for it. So my recommendation to you is to ask for whatever you need. Don't think that a place or a location limits you. Don't think that you can't bloom where you're planted, because you are to bloom right where you're planted. Whether it's in Atlanta, whether it's in Fort Polk, Fort Drum, hallelujah, for the corners of the earth where, you know, people get lost. But wherever you are, you can bloom, you can blossom, and you can do great things. So moving on, why I love Atlanta. There are so many reasons why I love Atlanta. you're gonna run into some Southern hospitality in Atlanta. Just people here are very nice. Like I said, there's a lot of people from all over who are now here. So sometimes it's hard to find a person who is actually living in Atlanta who's originally from Atlanta. Sometimes that can be a challenge because there's so many people from all over that live here in Atlanta. So some people are not so nice because it's not their culture, like up north, to just smile and wave at everybody. It's not their culture to just, you know, have a good time with whoever, whatever. Some people are very cynical or skeptical or whatever. Some people, you know, they just don't trust easily, and that's okay. That's a good thing. But me, you know, I don't know, have a pretty good, strong spirit of discernment. So I'm able to kind of see when people are like full of bologna and cheese melted. So I'm able to kind of, my little detectors go off and I'm able to see like, oop, girl, you better stay back. This one don't like you. And sometimes I still hang out with people when I know they don't like me, because I've learned that, you know, people will love you one day and then the next day not like you, and then they'll go back to loving you. So people just, you know, can be fickle, and that's okay. I'm a person, so I fall in that category as well, but I do my best not to do that. So moving on, why else do I love Atlanta? I love Atlanta because of Stone Mountain. I went to Stone Mountain with Mr. Roy, Roy Woods. Shout out to him. I hope he's okay with me putting his name out there. I went to Stone Mountain with him yesterday, and we walked around the mountain. It was 5 miles. It felt like it was 10. Hallelujah. I guess because we didn't know when it was going to be over, so it felt longer. But anyway, it was beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. If you've never been to Stone Mountain, you absolutely need to go to Stone Mountain Park. It is amazing. It is beautiful. So wonderful. Also in Atlanta, you can basically get to anywhere in the world. It has the biggest airport. I think we're at like number 5 or 6 now. Kind of lost count. It has the largest airport, so you can basically get to anywhere in the world from the Atlanta airport. So that's really good for people who like to travel. So many reasons why I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta. Forever, I love Atlanta. I love, you know what? I want to give a quick shout out to the memory of Demarius Thomas. Babe, aka Bebe. I heard people called him number 88 as well, and some other, DT. I just want to give a quick shout out to him. I wanted to do some interviews with people who played with, some guys who played with him, and I wanted to do an interview with a girl who grew up in his neighborhood or in his small town. I wasn't able to get that locked down and do it, but I just want to give a small shout out to him because he is from Georgia, not necessarily from Atlanta, even though he got big in Atlanta because he went to Georgia Tech, which is in Atlanta, hot Atlanta, hallelujah. And I just want to give a quick just shout out to him because he was such a great guy. He died December 9th of this year, so he only got to see 33 years of life. But he was a wonderful man. He was a sweetheart. I mean, extremely loving, extremely kind, extremely humble. And for someone at his level, he could have totally like been arrogant, but he chose not to be, and he chose to remain humble and to help out, to give back to the community in different ways. And so I just want to give a shout out to him, his mom, his family. I went to the memorial service at Georgia Tech on the 20th, this past Monday. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Morgan Burnett, one of his closest friends, spoke on his behalf. Many people spoke. There were some people who spoke on the video, some people who spoke in person, just 4 people who spoke in person. But Morgan Burnett, it was really good to see him as a man. I remember him in college. He had long hair, big old white t-shirt. And now seeing him in his suit and his wife, and just seeing him now, he just retired as well. And just hearing him talk so articulately about Demarius Thomas, Bebe, was a blessing. It was a blessing seeing Derek as well, and Mr. Earls and a few other people. I got the opportunity to see them as grown men, see them mature, see them doing their king thing, because you know I'm all about this queen and king consciousness, and we have to embrace the crown. But I feel so blessed that I grew up in Georgia. I grew up in Lithonia, Stone Mountain area. Grew up in Atlanta. Um, and just seeing black excellence, seeing black power, seeing black love, but not just black. I mean, now it's Latino love. You know, we got a whole bunch of Latinos. We got everybody here, okay? And it's such a blessing. Connect to your roots. And connecting to your roots is so important because there's a lot of things that will shake you in this life. The loss of a 33-year-old young man, strong and vibrant. The loss of my father, the loss of an uncle, the loss of whatever, or COVID, or, there's things that are going to shake you in this life. And you need to be connected to your roots. You need to be connected to the source, the power source. That's why I'm all in this sun. And I do sunbathing. Because it helps me to connect to nature. It helps me to be energized and to just remember who really is in control. Sometimes we think we're in control, and that's just not the truth. That's a lie. We have to remember we have power and we have agency, but there are powers that are greater than us. There is a power too, and I think we have to remain conscious of these things, so important. Why else do I love Atlanta? Yeah, rest in power and in peace, Demarius Thomas. Rest in power and in peace, Big Papa Anthony Allen Sr. Rest in power and in peace, my Uncle Kenny. Rest in power and rest in peace, kings and queens who have gone before us. I love you all. Yeah, you gotta make time to show some love for them, you know what I mean? So why else do I love Atlanta? I love Atlanta because people here are very supportive. I made my 200th, probably saying this all incorrectly, y'all forgive me, but I now have 200 subscribers. My goal is 222 plus by 222, so I have a few more days before we enter January of 2022, and to get those 222 plus subscribers. So I'm excited. I was at Planet Fitness working it out, and I got a young lady. I gave her a $2 bill because 2 is my number, and 2 is very, very special. Harmony, balance, friendship, love. Google it. It's a beautiful number. It has a lot of great significance to the number 2, and God speaks to me in numbers. Not just numbers. He speaks to me in the doggone sky and nature as well. My little hair, y'all. Just excuse the sister. This is my Africana at work. But yeah, the 2. So she was my 200, number 200, and it was so awesome to have her support me. And so I have need of 22 extra people, 22 plus, because the goal is to, grow as much as God allows, as much as we can grow out here in these streets. So yeah, help support. Definitely like and subscribe, and share the Queen and King Consciousness videos with people you love, and definitely grow from my material, but also grow from material provided by R.C. Blakes, Tony Gaskins, Breenie Lee. These are some people you can look up. Tiffany Buckner. These are some people who have been very instrumental in my level up journey. And as I continue to level up, God provides new people to speak into my life, new creators to help me as I go forward. It's a blessing. It's truly a blessing to be able to create content that people enjoy, and that also fulfills me, because this is a part of the calling that God has on my life, is to bless you all through speaking life, speaking love, speaking power to you. Because the truth is, we all need each other and we all are connected. And I think sometimes people get too individualistic or too selfish, and that blinds you from the big picture. The big picture is everybody. The big picture is you being your best self and you helping other people become their best self, you know. So, like, really, really, really do your part to connect with the core of what you were put here to do, to connect with God's purpose and his plan for your life. And you'll know it because it'll feel right. It'll energize you. It will give you peace, joy, excitement, and also it'll provide financial abundance as well. You'll notice, like, financially, you'll be doing pretty great as well. I have a few more minutes. I have to get, I think, 1,000 subscribers before I can go like a whole hour live. So I'm only 800-ish away. 800. And that's nothing. We'll get there very soon, and I'll enjoy the journey as I'm getting there. But before I end this live today, on what is today's date? Goodness. It's the 26th. Yesterday was Christmas Day. It's been a weird year, y'all. It's been a weird year. So it's December 26th, 2021. Before I end this live, I would like to do some affirmations with you. So I'm going to do some for myself, and then I'm going to do some for you. And we just gonna keep rising. That's what we gonna do out here in these streets. We gonna keep rising to the top, okay? Just continue to rise. So, you are beautiful. You are whole. You are unique. You are needed. You are a blessing. You are a giver of life. You are fun and exciting. You are a supporter of good. You are kind and abundant. You thrive. You are right where you're supposed to be, and you're excelling. You are learning every day. You are growing every day. You are becoming more wonderful every day. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are kind. You are peaceful. You're at rest. You are full of life. You have longevity in your blood. You, my dear, are a creator. You generate wealth. You are on your wellness journey. You are leveling up every day. You are a beautiful person. You have a beautiful smile. You are fine. You are handsome. You are gorgeous. You are sexy. You are a reflection of God. I, Brittany Monique, am loved. I am blessed. I am highly favored. I am full of treasure. I am full of lights. I am full of love. I operate out of abundance. I am abundance. I am abundance. I am joy. I am life. I am the giver of life. And I awaken kings and queens. I love you. Happy New Year. I hope you had a Merry Christmas. God bless you, and forever, I love Atlanta.